How important are haters in your life? They play a very big role, you know, especially for me. It is chilly today. Actually, the frost is coming in already. So winter's coming. I think it's gonna be a very cold winter this winter. Today's video is gonna be dedicated to someone who always hates on me because I don't know, man. He has a complex, or he's living in the Philippines. See what he's about, because allegedly he's very successful because he tries to put me down. Hey, what are you gonna do? I'm just positive, right? And things don't faze me like that anyway, because why? There's nothing for me to prove anymore, except for stuff that I need to do for myself, right? I'm not after anyone's approval. So, you know, for those of you who have met me, like really met me, you know what the deal is. You know what the deal is with my family is. It is what it is, man. Allegedly, successful people don't hang around me because I am not successful. Okay. This man has a real hatred for Filipinos. However, he's living in the Philippines because he's always blaming his rich Filipino landlord. Let me give you a quick tip. Get out of the Philippines if you hate the Philippines so much. I don't understand how someone, not even you, John, many Americans, why the f*** are you in the Philippines if you hate the Philippines that much? It's very cheap to live there. But allegedly, you're a civil engineer who makes $4,000 a month. $4,000 you can manage in North Carolina, because some houses are only like $2,000. Some states don't have even state tax or income tax. Why the f*** are you in the Philippines? Doesn't make any sense. Because you're such a successful civil engineer, you must have a hatred for yourself and your Asian counterparts. I don't understand. If you don't like Filipinos, especially your Filipino landlord, why don't you live in Thailand? I don't even know if you're a real person. It is what it is. I don't really know. And I'm not here to prove to anybody or whatever, you know. Matter of fact, I'll give you a little bit of social proof for what my family is. And this is not like random shit. This is people I meet at our annual, or this is people I have met at our annual reunion, because we have a nationwide reunion for all, just within my family. I'm going to show you pages and pages of the BIR registration of people who just have this surname who have businesses, not including people who just have other businesses who are my cousins. And we'll see if people don't hang out with me who are successful. And you don't understand the lifestyle that I live in the Philippines compared to someone who is not as blessed as me, because I am very blessed. Just having the dogs that I have in the Philippines is a luxury already. The people that you see me walking the dogs with, these are my friends. Some of them are kids and heirs to some of the richest people in Dumaguete. And I'm not gonna out them, because you don't deserve that right. You're right about one thing. I don't hang around with rich Filipinos, the ones who've made it. Like, I mean, I'm talking about the pioneers, because they're not my age. I call them titos, I call them titas. I can go to their house because they're family friends and stuff like that. I hang out with the people around my age. Those are my friends. Those are technically, they're going to be the future leaders of Dumaguete. And I bet you, if you do drive a motorcycle, I bet you you're either driving a Honda, the big four, Honda, Kawasaki, or Suzuki or whatever, Yamaha, or a Rusi. And I guarantee you, I almost like a 99% guarantee you bought it from one of my friend's shops, whatever part of the Philippines you are. Rusi, Duixam, Kimco. What's another dealership? MCOR. I went to school with a lot of the grandkids of those businesses. The only reason why I don't live that life is because I don't want to kiss the ring. If you don't know what kissing the ring means, you're not in the fucking circle. I try my best to be positive because It is all it can do. Because anything negative will bring you down. That's why people like you don't bring me down. But sometimes, on occasion, people like you need to be fucking checked. You, my friend, are miserable. That's the key word. You talk about your rich landlord. You're rich. Every conversation we have is you're a rich landlord. You're a rich. Go find an American landlord. What the hell do you want? Your aggression, you are putting it towards me and maybe in other Filipino vloggers. Let me get this shit straight. I'm 36 years old. I don't owe any personal debt. Business debt revolves, yes. I own my own house. You rent. I left Philippines to make sure I make more money here because the money I'm making there was not enough for me to jumpstart this project I want to do. My father can easily finance my project. However, me and him don't get along. I don't want to get involved with my family's business. I stepped off. I did my own thing long time ago. I don't even want to get into the specifics of it because it's not important. Comment down below if you agree with me. Even the richest or wealthiest families, especially in Dumaguete, they'll still drive Rusies. They'll walk around in slippers. They dress super casual. Why? They have nothing to prove. If you backtrack to all my videos, all my Facebook media, everything, the people that you see me with are coming from some of the wealthiest families in Dumaguete. You don't realize it because why? They're cool, they're calm. There's no need to show off because they know at any given time they got it. You, my friend, have a complex. I am sorry for that. And back to my regular schedule. I'm going to work. And another thing, this is like really obvious. Do you not see the buildings that I'm in? Do you not see the places that I go? Outside of like generally, just the fact that I take videos in my parents' building. Do you not I don't know what's successful to you because obviously being a millionaire is very successful to you, right? Right? So, do you not see the building that I'm in, that my parents' building that's in the city of Dumaguete? They have multiple buildings in Dumaguete. Do you understand the generation that I'm in is basically like my friends' generation? We're all trying to come up. Like you brought up Gabby, my friend Gabby. My brother's more close to Gabby. Do you understand his family corporation has to leverage that to make sure that they do what they do now? I have friends from very, I guess for you, successful, rich families who are in Canada working as nurses, who are in Australia, who are in America. I have friends who have uncles, direct uncles, who are the congressmen, senators there, and they're still living in America. So I don't know what point you're trying to prove, because at the end of the day, you played yourself. That's it. You played yourself. You don't look at my other posts. I don't expect you to. It doesn't really matter. You don't need to. My fucking father has 7 Philippine Eagles. Do you know what that costs? I have relatives who own helicopters. I have relatives who, oh my God. I don't even want to give away too much of what my family does. I have relatives that own the boats that you probably go on to go travel to and from the islands. I have relatives, family friends, longtime family friends, because you know in the Philippines everybody says tito, tita. You know that big yellow bus that goes around the Philippines, especially in the Visayas area? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It starts with a C. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Those are my family friends. The fact of the matter is, once again, you are one old miserable man. Then again, without getting too personal, I know people that make 10 times what you make in one day. John, and I tell this to Filipinos all the time who tell me not to go back to the Philippines. I tell them straight out, as blunt. I don't care if they get upset. I said, the Philippines that you left, the Philippine life that your Philippine reality might not be my Philippine reality. My life here and in the Philippines hasn't changed. There's nothing that I'm lacking in the Philippines as far as like amenities and things like that. Hey people, so I just did a big yard. Fun fact, if you were to take out all the egg sacs, especially you guys in the colder areas now, East Coast, egg sacs throughout your house, spider egg sacs, you can literally kill up to like between 5 and 10,000 spiders. So what's up people? So I am doing work. It is about 6, starting to get dark. What's up people? I just got home. It's my wife. So, you know, my wife and I, we don't really talk about whatever we do in life, really, right? Because we just don't. It's not part of our thing. But since John here wants to talk shit, then this is probably never happen again. You know, let's. Allegedly, I'm not successful. So let's define the word success, right? I looked it up. It says to attain or accomplish a aim or goal. Focusing on that. I don't like talking about what I've done in my life. It is what it is. I've done a lot of stuff. You know, there's so many successful people that I run into, especially, you know, through YouTube and things like that, as well as in real life. Yeah, you know, I mean, what is success to you? You're a civil engineer. That's really great for you. And you don't realize, you say that rich people don't want to be around me because I am not successful. Let's analyze my life a little bit. Just by association, via my parents. My parents are rich. Not even rich, they're wealthy. And even through the connections through that, you know, do you not realize you're a civil engineer? Most civil engineers are very analytical people. Do you not realize if you follow me on social media, do you not see like the things I'm around compared to the average Filipino? When I sit in my parents' buildings, that's money. That is not Philippine million investments. These are US $1 million investments. The only reason why my father and I don't get along is because of our business practices. We just don't get along. I just choose to step off of that because I'm not gonna kiss the ring. I just believe you're a very miserable guy because, you know, you're chasing, you just don't like the fact that I'm chasing my dreams, and maybe your boat has sailed. You have told me that you earn $4,000 plus USD. That's more than enough to live in America to a degree, because a house in North Carolina is about $200,000. You can easily take care of that right there. How much do you eat in a month? Why are you in the Philippines? And you hate your rich Filipino landlord. Change landlords. Another good thing about me that in concerning success, I hold myself accountable. That's why I'm on YouTube. It's a journaling my life. I make certain plans to try to execute. A lot of it doesn't happen, but at least I'm trying. Right? And you told me one time that the reason why you don't want to invest because you want to make sure it's a big investment, that you can make big money. Do you know what? Let me let you in a little secret. That's what people who never invest say. Concerning you making an investment, you're not making a big enough investment, that's why you don't want to invest. Think about the many self-made, keyword self-made millionaires that made it over 60. KFC. These are some of the many gentlemen who've made it after a particular age, like technically retirement age. What do you have to say to that? If you haven't made it now, or you haven't tried now, you're never gonna try. Do you really think when Tom Edison made the light bulb, he was like, oh, okay, let me just make the best light bulb in the world the first shot? No. Doesn't happen that way. It's a constant, you have to keep going and find your niche and everything like that. And let me let you in another secret, John. Right, I'm gonna let you in another secret. Successful people don't tell other people they're successful. It's just they're too busy trying to become successful. That's the secret, John. Because why? You're gonna end up being
called boastful rather than successful. You let your actions speak for you rather than your mouth. Because you know why? My brother-in-law taught me this a long time ago, right? Empty barrels make the most noises. And you are the empty barrel. Because something of substance, like this right here, this is almost empty. You hear this. If that was full, you wouldn't even hear that. You would hear like a thud. You couldn't hear it. Because that's something of substance. There's substance in it. That's just you. Because you're a keyboard warrior. You know, at least Peter Van Dever has a YouTube channel. He faced the onslaught of people getting at him. He's brave enough to be that way. You, my friend, I don't even know that's your real name. You have no more excuses. I have no excuses not to become successful. I don't. Everything is at my resource. That's my mindset. I don't want to sound cocky. You don't realize the people I'm around. I don't want to say you don't realize who I am because I'm a nobody. But you just don't realize the people that I socialize with. 1, I'm Filipino American. 2, my family has business in the Philippines. 3, I went to Silliman University, which everybody knows within that Negros area, even people in Manila. Silliman University is where most of the majority of the affluent families in Dumaguete go. Do you not think for any reason none of them are my friends? Come on, John. You're a civil engineer. You're smart. $4,000 a month. You have so much money that you don't know what to do with, except be a keyboard warrior. Oh, last but not least, right? This is why I wanted to show you why haters are very beneficial for your progress as somebody, just say like someone like me, not miserable like you, right? This is what ends up happening. Let me get a quick, here you go. There's water. There's water. Imagine there's lines here. I'm going to try to draw it out if I can, edit it wise. See, this water here, right? This is your life. Everybody's life. This is everybody's life, okay? This is everybody's life. And the bottom of this is your foundation, your initial foundation. This is your belief in how you are, you're ambitious, whatever, right? This is what you're sitting on, like that water. Then comes your family, your friends. That's another thing that you rest on. This vessel right here is your life. So the bottom end is your foundation, your thoughts, your emotions, your drive, whatever. The second half of that, or the second third of that, would be your family, your friends, your anything that pushes you. The third half of that is the most important thing. Those are your haters right up here. This is you, John. Right here, John. This is you. This last third of this water bottle or this vessel of life that I'm trying to portray here. This third right here is you and all the haters that all the people like me have. Right? This right here, you can't make a full bottle without you. Right? And the more haters you put into this bottle, it will overflow. Overflow as in grace, blessings. Why? I cannot have this bottle full without a hater like you. Why? This right here, this fuels me to overflow. Because the more haters come in here, the more it will overflow. If you get my analogy there. That's why haters are very beneficial to your life. Because you can't have a full glass. You can't have a full life without that. And that's how I look at things. Because at the end of the day, this is all you, man. You are an important part of my life. And the best thing you can do and people like you can do, don't pay me no mind. Don't comment, don't give me no negative feedback, whatever. Why? I'm going to use that as gasoline to press the gas and freaking drag race the shit out of my life. And lastly, before I go, I'm a nice guy, I'm a positive guy, but I'm not a pushover. I'm not a punching bag. You've commented negatively on my videos for months, and you have the right to do that. But don't think I'm not going to get back at you. That's number one. You told me before your father was a self-made millionaire. For some reason, you lost it all. Maybe you see that in me. Because your father, if he's a self-made millionaire, he has the same drive as me. Because self-made means you got to do it on your own. You got to push on your own. Of course, there's people that support you and everything else. But you said, this is your words, self-made. Maybe you have a self-hatred for your father and you're projecting it on me. I don't know. Either way, if you hate the Philippines, you hate your rich Filipino landlord, get the fuck out of Philippines. Why are you there? If you're making so much money, right? So much money, why the hell are you there? Number one, this apartment, if you're single or you have a family, whatever, this apartment cost me $1,500 plus a month. This is a one-bedroom apartment. You make $4,000, and I live in New York. It's expensive, so you can. This $1,500 apartment in North Carolina or whatever, those type of places are cheap. You can easily live there. Why don't you go move? I don't know why the hell you are in the Philippines if you hate it so much. And that goes out to all of you foreigners or even self-hating Filipinos. But you foreigners who complain and complain and complain. There's Thailand, there's Vietnam, there's I don't know, Singapore's pretty much is good money. I don't understand. Get the F out of the Philippines if you hate it so much. Find another landlord. You know, stop projecting your miserable life onto people like me, because I can only take so much before I react, and this is me reacting, trying my best to react intellectually. If you're a man, you're not a coward like you are. You're gonna make a YouTube channel. You're gonna post videos. Even if you have a rebuttal for me, get at me, because this banter we have on text, I'm not feeling it. If you're a man, if you're a real man, you make up a YouTube channel, make a reaction to this video, I'll react back or whatever. Or better yet, you can Skype me. We can go face to face and talk out and ration out or iron out whatever details we need to iron out and be men about it. Cause this is like being in a barber shop, salon. You know, chitter chatter, chismosa. That's what this is, and I'm not dealing with it anymore. I have a lot of subscribers that comment positive stuff. People that are moving to the direction that we're moving to the same direction. I greatly appreciate it. People like you, go find another channel to troll. That's it. Take care. Have a great night.